Hello, everyone. This is Isabella Grace from Hunting the Silver Lining. And the subject I want to talk about today is the scales of balance and how you slide them back into your favor when they're out of balance. And one thing is, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know that, right? Know what I'm talking about? Don't put your entire, I'm gonna take this off because of the reflection. Other than now I can't see, everything's blurry. Don't put all of your emotion or your financial investment into only one thing. Now I know that the heart wants what the heart wants, and when you're excited and you think you have a good deal on something, you want to totally invest and jump in, and sometimes that's right, but most of the time it's best for you to proceed with caution. So balance and caution, how boring. And yet I was just having this conversation with a friend of mine, and yet boring is generally better in the long run, because all of that excitement from the wild decisions that you might make in a festival of optimism can lead to crash and burn in some really difficult emotional or spiritual ways, or devastating financial ways. And I'm noticing the thing that made me think about that is because I was thinking about the equation that someone made between money and emotion. And at first I was like, oh yeah, okay. But then I digested it a little, and I thought, gee, there really is something to that, in that both of those things are important to us to get right for our survival, for our emotional, social survival, and for our physical survival, as we need food, clothing, shelter, and most of us aren't trust fund babies, although wouldn't that be dreamy? But they don't seem to turn out very well. So, God's doing us a favor, even though it doesn't feel like it at the time. Go look the statistics up on trust fund baby outcomes. Like, they're usually a cluster. So anyhow, not that I'm not, but anyhow. So balance, not putting all your eggs in one basket, maybe balancing your emotional investments, your financial investments. And I was thinking about, how do I slide the scale back to balance when I'm out of balance, like when I'm overemphasizing a certain person and their needs and wants, or I'm wanting too much from them, or hoping things will go better than reality would likely dictate. And one of the simple things is something someone told me once that I didn't like at the time. Not exciting. Again, this is very boring, but boring in a good way in the long term. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. So don't quit. Keep putting one foot in front of the other, but one foot in front of the other in the direction that is good for you, like doing your chores, doing your personal grooming, eating something healthy, taking your supplements, being hydrated, getting exercise, doing something for yourself to feel good about yourself. If you can get a little sun, or if you can go for a little swim, or it's just doing some squats without weights, right where you're standing at the counter when you're preparing food, or on the phone or on the computer. So, whatever is available to you that you can try. And another thing that I'm sort of rediscovering that I knew and now I'm knowing again is get busier. That doesn't sound fun, and it really isn't. But getting busier, I noticed that if I fall into a bit of despair, a patch of despair because things haven't gone the way I wanted them to, or maybe I didn't get the reception I was hoping to get with a particular goal or person, get busier. Just get busier. Always take that energy and reinvest it in yourself. The energy that you might be experiencing as sorrow, disappointment, insecurity. For some reason, I was feeling a lot of that lately, and usually I'm naturally overly confident, to a fault. People are like, how are you so confident? I'm like, gee, I don't know. That's how I feel. I don't really have any reason to feel that way. I just do, because I sense my own authenticity and uniqueness, and everybody can be better than me, and they still can't be me, no matter how good they are. So there. Um, and but getting busier is something I noticed because I was really sort of exhausted by a lot of different things, and then I was trying a bunch of different things out, interacting with different people, and when things kind of didn't miraculously, magically just fall in line or turn out the way I wanted, or I had some pretty big catastrophic fails financially and otherwise, I got really depressed. And what I noticed was that there wasn't really a solution for it other than to get busy and to pull that energy that was just kind of weigh me down back up into some sort of productive thing. So, doing my hair, skincare, makeup, making a nail appointment, doing something to reinvest in myself, or just keeping my living surroundings clean, shaving my legs, something simple and productive that has an experienceable result. And I just wanted to talk about that because I was getting pretty down, and when I discovered, not that it's a miracle, I'm sure everyone knows this to a degree if they're being cognizant of, they need to evolve past a dark patch or a difficult moment. Is to get busy, but get busy in a productive way where you can see the results, like do your hair, do your makeup, do your nails, shave your legs, put on the sunless tanner. I did all those things, and I'm still pale, but hey, I'm not Casper as I was before. Although you could be speaking to a ghost, so maybe you're a medium, a psychic medium. Let me know what you think. So the point was that I discovered that if I just got busier and I reinvested everything in myself that I was over just sitting inside myself over analyzing, things got a little better. Not great, not marvelous, not miraculous, but then I also noticed that people started responding to me. People who weren't responding to me started responding to me when I stopped giving a ding dang do. So everybody knows that one, right? As soon as you stop worrying about hearing back from that job opportunity, person, etc., you know what I'm saying, however it applies to you in a moment, then when you stop caring, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, hey, are you available for that thing? Or, I'm going to be coming by it. Or, were you still interested? Like, yeah, I was, but I don't know anymore. So I just wanted to say, get busy, but get busy in a way that you can physically view, like do your makeup, do your hair, right? You can physically view it or experience it, like cleaning your living space, tidying up a little area of clutter, or maybe taking some clothes to a dry cleaner if you know good and well that you don't have an iron and an ironing board or any ironing skills, and you could just get impressed. I found a place for just $2 an item. If I wash it and dry it, and then they can press it. So, and I was surprised because I thought it was all super expensive and only like bougie people could do it. But then I'm so trying to be bougie. I'm trying to not be an indentured servant to my own needs. Imagine. So, yeah, see if you can find a dry cleaner that'll press your clothes for you. Because then taking the drive and dropping things off and having a pleasant interaction with someone and then picking them up when it's ready, it's totally different than just struggling on your own with not feeling well groomed or well put together, or maybe that's the only thing. Like one day, that and groceries, one day that's all I did was that and groceries, and I felt like that was better than sitting at home being depressed. So it's hard not to feel sorry for yourself if you know good and well you're working really, really hard, and you know for a fact you're investing more than anyone around you who's not rolling in the dough, and you're taking bigger risks than anyone else that you've ever known, and you're still not hitting the mark. Just keep reinvesting in yourself, because the breakthrough's got to be coming, right? It's got to be coming, because statistically everything can't always fail, right? Sooner or later you got to hit the bullseye. So I just wanted to say, don't give up, but don't put all your eggs in one basket. Invest and reinvest all of your energy back into yourself, and just keep giving that energy that there's something so sinking in us people pleasers, attempting to reform ourselves, us empaths, there's this sinking, powerful weight where we just want to make it all about the other person, and we don't think we're doing that, but we're doing it, all consumed, right? Or all about the external thing, the thing beyond our control that's not going our way. And I just want to say, yeah, okay, let all that be. It's all true. It's a total mess, maybe a total fail. So reinvest in yourself in ways that you can experience that little win, that little endorphin hit. Like, oh, I do feel better now that I did my hair, and I do feel a little better that I did a facial, and I do feel better that I put on a little bit of makeup, even though not completely. And I do feel a little better that I did sunless tanner last night, or just a little one of those gradual ones. Just to make a teeny tiny investment in myself each day, it does make a difference. I want to encourage you to do that, okay? Invest in yourself, and everywhere that it's going to all these other people, bring it back. Bring it back to yourself and give it to yourself. You get to have you. Imagine that, okay? I hope this finds you well. May the universe conspire in your favor and in mine. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Much love. Bye-bye.